Son shit, y'all ready?
I hope y'all are. This episode, wow. This episode is about something that's just on a level of time is crazy. How much, I'm always fascinated on how much stuff is going on at the same time. Like, when you think about the Civil War, the real reason why there's a Cinco de Mayo and how those were happening at the same time. When you think about, here's the thing. I remember thinking about Napoleon and just thinking Napoleon was way, way back in the day. The fact that Napoleon was here to the point where he was like, yo, I will side with the Confederacy to help y'all win if y'all let me have all of this land after I take over Mexico. Mind blowing. Like, when you think about Napoleon, you don't think that close to, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's why. You don't put it this way. When you think Napoleon, you don't think Napoleon could have messed around and met Harriet Tubman. That doesn't even compute, just off of the fact that when you hear about what Napoleon was about, it sounds so old school. It sounds older than this time frame of Civil War and slavery abolishment. It doesn't sound like that should be together. Here's another example of that. Emperor Akbar and the slave trade. Slaves were being traded during the 1500s. This man was taking over India and Central Asia during the late 1500s, late 1580s. While there is a guy taking over a good portion of the world, there is another group of people traveling to another continent, grabbing people and going to a whole nother continent at the same time. Mind blowing. Yo. But anyway, this is what this is about. This is about Emperor Akbar, who was really out here taking over. Like, yo, he ran up on the Kong dynasty and was like, yo, we about to take this. What y'all gonna do? And no, it wasn't Genghis. That's all. Now, don't get it twisted. That would have been a battle. Nah. What I'm saying is, he was rolling up on people like, yo, I got this. I'm about to take this, son. This is about to be mine. Crazy, right? Crazy. Before I go any further, I gotta also say this. Salute to the Denver Nuggets. Yo, they brought the brooms out. Look, I'm gonna tell you how disrespectful ESPN is to the Denver Nuggets. LeBron goes, I don't know if y'all know how, if y'all watch basketball. LeBron gets the ball 3 seconds. He goes to his left. He cuts around his left. He's about to go in for the drive layup. Murray comes in and kind of ends up holding the ball a little bit. Not a jump ball situation, but he was holding like it could have been a jump ball situation. LeBron still powers out, goes up for the layup and gets slightly blocked. Game over. Game is over. They do the old thing like, oh, the Denver Nuggets are going to the finals for the first time. Let's take it over to you for Sports Center. The Blonde Bride I don't know these people's names because I don't watch ESPN, so I don't know names. Don't believe me? It's probably on. You could probably see it on somewhere. The blonde bride goes, LeBron James had 40 points. He had a great night. What went wrong? That was the first words out of ESPN's mouth for Sports Center. LeBron James. They couldn't even go, the Denver Nuggets won it. Congratulations, they're going to the finals. LeBron James had such and such points, 40 points. What happened? They didn't even, you know what I mean? They didn't get these dudes. They do. Wow. But they swept them. So while they was out there getting their Western Conference trophy, they should have been like, yo, I think all the Laker players should take the broom from the maintenance people and sweep this confetti up while we talk. Like, you should see D'Angelo Russell's head, like, rocking through while they're talking to Djokovic about like, yo, and you're the MVP joint for the West Coast Conference joint. Yeah, and you know he's talking, and you can just see Anthony Davis, you know what I'm saying, folding, pushing up the rest of the chairs, and just, you know what I mean, getting candy wrappers and empty cups, and just like, yo, y'all should see that. Y'all should, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a sweep. Y'all should just sweep the whole joint. That's what they should do. Like, when your team when you get swept, you should, and it's at your home, in your arena, you should go out there and do some cleaning. Mop the floor, buff the floor or something. That should be you. Like, the maintenance dude should be like, man, that's messed up that our team lost, but we still get paid for this, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And then negotiate with whoever the manager is for the maintenance people in that building. Hey, I think I want at least a league minimum from there on. What? Yeah, hey, y'all had NBA players cleaning up on the floor. Like, these dudes was out here with the broom, with the dust mop, just dusting up graffiti. I mean, busting up confetti. If y'all, hey, that man gets paid X amount of millions of dollars. Just give me the league minimum. I'm good. Can we negotiate? I feel like that's how I felt everybody should have been at their job the next day when Trump won. Every dude should have called up to like, if you work for a company, you should have called up to the highest point of your company and go, hey, I want your job. I have no experience, but I want your job. Like, this dude's never been in any political situation, and he's the president. He's running this free country. I want to run this company. I want your job. You should have went up to your boss at your job and been like, yo, B, I'm coming for your gig. I'm coming for your gig. I'm going to take your spot. Because we just out here giving stuff away to people who have no experience. I want your job. Dude, matter of fact, you should walk up into a building of another place and just walk up in and go, yo, this looks dope. I want to be the manager of this right here. Just next time you go up in Chipotle and just be like, yo, I think I should run this. Who's the manager? And then when they bring the manager, I'll be like, yo, I'm coming for your job, B. I'm about to apply for your job. I think I want this now. Boom. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter what, go to City Hall. Walk in and be like, yo, we're the mayor. Hey, B, I want your job. I'm about to come for your job. I'm about to get enough petitions to be voted in and get your job. I can do that. Trump became president. Everybody should have done that. That's how I feel. Everybody should have took that time to be that guy. Just be arrogant with it. Like, because confidence gets you a long way. Salute to Trump. Like, I don't have to like the dude, but that was one of the most wildest things that a dude in a situation against a gang of actual politicians won. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not enough staying at a Holiday Inn in the world that you should get that gig. You know what I'm saying? I cannot just walk up in the office. I cannot walk up in an emergency room where they doing surgery and go, yo, word. Hey, give me some cc's of this and a couple of that. Give me one of them needles. I need me one of them joints where you saw their chest bone open. I want one of them right now. I watch Grey's Anatomy enough to know. Yeah. Word. Give me that. Who are you? Hey, I'm arrogant enough to tell you I think I know what I'm doing. Put some gloves on. Give me a face mask. Hit me one time. Play some music. All y'all do is be playing music. I seen Doctor Strange. Let's do a musical quiz. I seen Grey's Anatomy. Let's get it popping, man. Where's the music? Who's the hot broad that I'm supposed to be like having a cool little affair with, ER style and all that? Black George Clooney is in the house right now. I'm about to do this. Let's do this. We could have did that, y'all. We should have did that. But anyway, Lakers lost. Craziest thing. And it's wild. That is wild. And you got a bunch of people out here mad. Like, they rigged it so the Nuggets could win. In what world does that happen? I think it was game 3. LA was over there with, they had the guy who runs Disney and Adam Silver. And you could tell that conversation was like, hey, so can we figure out a way to make this go to a game 7? I mean, like, if they lose, can it at least be a game? Who is this team? That's where the problem is, because you're about to have the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets. There's no pretty in that. There's nothing pretty about that. Jimmy Butler is probably the most famous person out of that lineup right there. Out of this little matchup. Jimmy Butler is the most person, you know what I'm saying? He's the only person you know. That's it. It's about to be crazy. And whose fault is it? Adam Silver's. Because Adam Silver allows ESPN, because here's the thing, ESPN went out there with ABC, Disney went out their way to get the Western Conference Finals. Last year, it was Golden State and I think Denver on TNT. They went out, they were like, ooh, it's the Lakers. We'll put more money up, give that to us. We want that. They got it. It's a sweep. Here's the problem. They had a commercial running where it was called playoff mode. Djokovic is a 2-time MVP. Embiid won it this year. The 2 times prior was Djokovic. If you look at those, if you pull those commercials up on YouTube, you might see him in a quick flash. He doesn't get to say much. There's no real close-up of him. 2-time MVP does not get a close-up. You're not advertising your league properly. That's all I'm saying. ESPN talks about the same 10 players every day, 5 days a week. The same 10 players. LeBron, Kyrie, Steph, KD, Luka. Who else we got? Harden, Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I say Kyrie? I probably did say Kyrie. AD. That's it. You're basically talking about the Zion. Can't forget Zion. God, you can't forget Zion. Because they want him to beat that guy so bad. And maybe Giannis and Embiid. They're interchangeable for your 10. That's it. They're only talking about 10 players. They don't talk about people are going, I've seen people go, well, who is this team? You know why? Because they don't get on TV a lot. The Nuggets have been one of the best West Coast teams for about 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's watching, because they don't get on television. The Denver Nuggets are going to have one of those San Antonio Spurs moments. Remember the San Antonio Spurs were like, TV hated the fact that they were going to the finals. They're like, there's nothing exciting about these dudes. But if you were a basketball fan, you loved it. You loved it. That's where the NBA is. The NBA does not promote the league. They don't promote all their stars. They don't promote their best players. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to be talking about how great Cleveland was doing with Donovan Mitchell. Nobody was bringing that up. Cleveland, for the first time without LeBron, was out of the doghouse. This was a non-LeBron team that made it to the playoffs. That's supposed to be spoken about. That's phenomenal. That's crazy. Because it wasn't happening before. Because when LeBron left the first time, Kyrie's a beast. They won't make it to playoffs. Comes back, they make the playoffs 4 or 5 years in a row, win a championship in that time frame. He leaves again, they're right back in the basement. Can't buy a win. This year they make it to the playoffs. That's the story. That's a story, man. That's what you're supposed to focus on. They didn't. They don't. That's the problem. New York doing their thing. Got beat, yeah, but they did their thing. That's the story. Sacramento was one of the top teams. Sacramento and Grizzlies, and they were untested, but we were supposed to be talking about, the NBA is making a shift. Look at these new teams starting to take over. I think outside of the fact that the Golden State won, they have been last year. They won last year. They too have been kind of suspect. They didn't make the playoffs a couple of times. They didn't make the play-in a couple of times. Then they won the championship. This time they got beat by the Lakers, and by the way, they shouldn't have even made it that far. Sacramento had their number. The league is changing, and Adam Silver isn't orchestrating something to let that be known. He's still stuck on, and I get it. Salute to all those dudes out there, because because in a minute all of them are going to be gone. Chris Paul's going to be gone. Your boy Anthony just retired. He's just like, yo, I call it a day. I'm done. Carmelo just bounced. You know what I'm saying? So you got Carmelo, you got Chris Paul, you got LeBron, who's like, yo, I might not come back. Russell, Harden, KD, Steph, Clay. Like, there's a whole group of dudes that are about to be out, and the NBA isn't shifting its gears to be prepared for that. And when people go, oh man, you dudes just like the 90s. The 90s was dope. The 90s, everybody was eating in the 90s. Here's a perfect example. 1996, and I'm going to get back to the history joint. 1996 is the rookie year for Iverson, Steph, Marbury, Steve Nash, Ray Allen, Kobe Bryant. Like, those are all Hall of Fame dudes. Hall of Fame dudes. 96, all of these guys were still getting their shine. 96, a few years before these guys get in the game, the NBA is still focused on Shaquille O'Neal, Grant Hill, what's my man named Jason Kidd, Big Dog, Glenn Robinson, Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning. The league is still Penny Hardaway. You know what I'm saying? Like, the league is still focused on these guys. You're taking a little further back. That little 89-90 lane. Mitch Richmond, Tim Hardaway, Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp. Gary Payton. You know what I'm saying? Glenn Rice, Derek Coleman, Kenny Anderson. That little lane. And who was still running the league? The guys who were in the very first Dream Team. That means all of those dudes, minus Magic and Bird, but adding Hakeem Olajuwon, Nick Van Exel was a problem during this time frame. You know what I'm saying? A problem. Robert Pack was a problem. Latrell Sprewell, Chris Webber. These dudes were problems during this time frame. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? And everybody ate. The NBA figured out a way to make sure that here's your veterans. Here's these guys who aren't quite veterans, but they're not brand new. And here's your brand new class. All of these dudes got to eat at the same time. We got to see everybody get theirs at the same time. Reggie Miller becomes a bigger star during this time frame. It is beautiful. It was a beautiful sight to see. The NBA has, look, once they went to ABC, once Adam Silver took over, I'm saying it because I stand on it. I stand by it. I put my feet down in it. The NBA has never showcased their talent in such a wide variety again. Not with this regime of people running it on this channel. They haven't. That 96, and I'm using that as an example. That 96 time frame was beautiful. Again, we know all those rookies. We knew all those rookies and even more rookies. We knew all the stars, the Kevin Garnett's and all that. Like, dude, all of these dudes were eating at the same time. They were eating at the same. Everybody was a somebody at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And when teams would get new rookies, and it was like, ooh, you add this, like the time when Penny was drafted for Orlando, it was like, ooh, it's on and popping. Ray Allen is gonna go over here with the big dog. Ooh, they're gonna be a problem. Iverson's gonna go over here with Stackhouse. Oh my God, it's about to be a problem. We were geeking. Like, yo, the NBA was making that shift with these new dudes, and the veterans were the ones winning the championship because you gotta earn that dopeness. The NBA has never done that. Like this, the way the NBA is running now, they're not doing that. It's like they focus so much on these 10 players, and the league is changing. The league is changing as we speak, and they're not even rocking. They're not rocking. the NBA refuses to acknowledge it for whatever reason. And so now you're going to have an 8th place team that felt they shouldn't have been in 8th, felt they shouldn't have had to go into a play-in tournament, about to go to the finals. They took out the 1st place team, they're about to take out the 2nd place team, and then go into the finals. You got the other team on the West Coast who were the top team, who felt like, yo, you guys keep on hating on us, and yeah, we dropped the ball a few times. We should have been here before. But yo, we're here now, and the ratings are going to be dismal. I'm gonna keep it buck. Them ratings are gonna be trash. They're gonna be trash. The series is gonna be great, because those are two teams that are teams. They work like teams. The series is gonna be phenomenal. The ratings are gonna be trash, like for real. And I can tell you this right now. Every day on ESPN, as they talk about the NBA, the finals will be talked about for a small segment, and it will be about LeBron. It'll be about what's going on with Philly. It'll be about Boston, what's going on. Everything else is going to get talked about. The finals will be the 5-minute section on these 2 to 3 hour shows, and it will talk about 100 other things, still disrespecting the best thing going. You're supposed to salute this. I'm just saying, man. Let's get back to my man. What we talking about? Emperor Akbar. Dope dude. I just felt like I had to just say that, man. It's just wild how this game, I'm a fan, but I can't stand the business aspect of it. And that's only because, again, for people who love the code, you guys are so stuck on the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, because they showcased everybody. Everybody got to get there. You know what I'm saying? You knew almost everybody on teams and didn't have to be one of these super geeks. You could be a casual fan and know almost every player, because they talked about every player. And even the trash teams would find their way on TV because they were playing a marquee team. And then you go, yo, yeah, they trash, but they got a couple of good dudes on their team. You're not getting that anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. Back to Akbar. Came up with his own religion. My man came up with his own religion. I'm not going to try to pronounce it again. Oh my God, I had a problem doing it on the show. But it was basically Hindu and Islam merged together. Then he started sprinkling in some other stuff. No, Buddhism and Islam. And then he started sprinkling in some other stuff. Hinduism and Christianity came along later. But again, the fact that my man had a time frame, like looking at time, the 1500s was his, the late 1500s. He was taking over a piece of the world, while the rest of the world was moving in a whole nother direction. History is so beautiful, man. That's why I ride with history. Like, all of this is happening around the same time. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, yo. Hey. And again, it's sad because nobody knows about this. Nobody talks about this. We're so stuck up into this whole thing about what the Europeans were doing with the slaves and the colonizing of a whole other continent. And it wasn't just England. It was France was there. Everybody was out there. They were there. The Portuguese was there. There's 2 continents that are being taken over. And the people at those 2 continents are being wiped out. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. All of this is happening at the same time. History is such a wild ride, man. When you look at stuff and then you see the date, you're like, yo, hold on, whoa, 1600 this, 1500 that, 1800 this, 1900 that. Like, hold on, this was happening when this was happening. Nobody tells you that. Nobody's telling you this stuff, man. It's great. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of slavery, we need to figure out what they're going to do about this, because I'm lost on this whole thing where they want to act like slavery doesn't exist. And I'm cool with that. I said it last night on my show. I'm cool with them talking about, because I think Texas wants to call them involuntary people who were brought here involuntarily. I'm okay with that. The problem is you make that sound like here's the thing. Perfect example. You take these people, you brought them here, and then you did what? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. The then what is where it gets crazy and tricky at. You brought them here, you told them to work on this and do this for you guys, and then you gave them their freedom and you treated them with respect because you see the work that they put in, as you saw them as equals. Like, yo, yo, okay. You understood, you took the time to understand their language and understand their philosophies and realize, oh, we have a lot more in common than we, you know what I'm saying, than we were giving you guys credit for. No, they didn't. And that's the part that gets crazy, because being brought here involuntarily doesn't explain the lynching, doesn't explain the scars on backs, doesn't explain the separation of children and wives, breaking up of families, people being sold like cattle. That doesn't explain the fact that there had to be a war for those same involuntarily brought here people. The you know what I'm saying? Their children's in a lot of cases to be free. That's the part that gets lost. Like, bringing them here is cool. It's the other part that gets lost. Like, nobody wants to talk about that part. Like, hey, yo, come on now. Yeah, hey, come on, man. What we doing about that? I think there's I already talked about, like, when they were trying to figure out a way to imagine Harriet Tubman's situation. You know what I'm saying? Here's a crazy part too. While we talk about this, the same people who are okay with reimagining slavery are the same people who are taking offense to a black mermaid. Not all of them, just a good portion. You know what I'm saying? These politicians and these people who are okay with going, well, no, I don't like that. Yeah, maybe if you say it in a different way, it doesn't sound. I mean, yeah, let's reimagine what slavery looked like. Are the same people who are like, I can't believe that they tried to make the mermaid black. Why? You guys are like switching up history. These are fictional characters. Like, how are y'all mad? Come on, man. Come on. But it's wild. It's a wild joint, and history does not need to be reimagined. It's bad enough a lot of it isn't even told to the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be a bunch of American people who are going to listen to this Emperor Akbar thing and go, I don't remember ever hearing about this. Nah, yeah. And I'm talking about people who took world history. Some people are going to be like, yeah, I took world history. Never heard about this. You know what I mean? Like, it's there. Look it up. It's there. That's the part that is crazy. Depending on where you live, depending on what schools you go to, you are not being told everything. And when you read this stuff, when you see this stuff, and you're watching this stuff in documentaries or you're reading the books, and you're like, yo, there's a lot going on with history. And we don't get it all. We're not getting it all. We get the pieces that other people think are important. And I like being one of the many aspects that are like, yo, here's something that y'all might not be up on. I like that. I like being that guy. It's like, yo, here's some choice y'all might not be up on top of this. Peep this right here. I like being that dude. So salute to y'all for listening. Thank y'all for listening. Yo, all over the world. Man, for some reason when I said all over the world, even just at that time, I still hear the song all over the. Oh, it's a rainy night in Georgia. It's a rainy night in Georgia. Feel like it's raining all over the world. Feel like it's raining all over the world. I don't know. My mom said that was my dad's favorite joint. I don't know the words to that joint. I just know it's a dope song, and the keys on it, the piano keys on that joint is so dope. Rainy night in Georgia, raining all over the world. Ooh, the keys. Wait, whoever tickling the ivories on that joint was tickling them. Anyway, hey, I'm all over the place. Y'all know me, man. This is what we do. Like I said, if y'all out here telling a friend to tell a friend, thank y'all so much. But please, let them know that dude, he will veer off. He will start talking about something else. And you be thinking to yourself, what am I listening to? Don't go to the bathroom and leave me playing and then come back and be like, yo, hold on. This is a different joint. Nah, it's probably the same joint. I just started talking about something different. Life rolls like that sometimes. It's a roller. It's a dice roll. And I be rolling. Rest in peace again to Tina Turner. For those who are listening, we're putting out 2 episodes a week. Last night I did a tribute to Tina Turner on a Wednesday night. She passed last night, which was Wednesday night. And we're posting these on Thursdays right now. We're going to try to post 2 episodes every Thursday to try to catch up on a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Rest in peace to Tina Turner again. Yeah, because we got 1 episode. I don't know when y'all will hear it. I don't even know how we'll formulate it. But apparently I got to formulate it where the joint about Tina Turner comes up first. Because now I'm telling y'all and y'all be listening to this. And if it comes up first, you're like, did I miss something? I just was bugging. I'm sorry, y'all. But we're going to make sure that this gets in order. So we're going to be good. Don't worry about it. Let's do what we do. Thank y'all for listening. Please do your research on Emperor Akbar and all the stuff he had going on. My man had a lot going on. Trust me when I tell y'all that. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, Lost Boys. Let's do what we do and get into it. Let's go. Yes. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to do that. I ain't even gonna lie. That's the only reason. Let me take that back. Not the only reason. That joint dope. But at the same time, y'all know it was like, ooh, this is familiar. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name. Junko Osashi. Junko Osashi. The album is magical. Yo. It's magical how he just took her whole joint and was like, ooh, we about to do this. We about to turn this into something else. Yo, took the whole joint and ran with it. You know what I mean? But yo, salute. This is what we do. This is how we get down. Word up. Saturday. Hold on. Saturday. It's the Saturday. It's the Saturday. Universal soul all over the globe. And if it's dope, I got it. If it's hot, I got it. I'm playing around. I ain't got nothing else for that. But anyway, this is what we doing right here, man. I told y'all I was coming back around on this right here. I told y'all I was going to come back around on this joint. I'm a little late. You know what I'm saying? I'm Diana Ross, like, Showtime. Well, I'm Diana Ross, Motown 25 late. Remember, like, they were like, I'm Diana Ross. Next commercial break. And Diana Ross. Then the next commercial break. Diana Ross ain't come to like the very end. And she was like, oh my God, I love you guys so much. Like, the show over. What you doing? Hold on, I want to do like 4 songs. Oh my God, bring the other Supremes out. Everybody went home. Everybody gone. They shutting the cameras down, Diana. What are you doing? It's my world. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you a Diana Ross fan and you mad about that, I don't care. That's how I felt when I was a kid. I was like, yo, Diana Ross is always late at these Motown events. Anyway, this is what we do. This is how we get down. I told y'all we were going to do I ain't got that much time. But I told you I still got to do the Black History joint and all that. But yo, here we go. The 50, what was it? The 50, I forgot what I said that joint was. The 50 greatest hip-hop beats. Salute 50 years of hip-hop. Wow. I'm telling y'all. So we did still DRE joint on Wednesday, right? So the whole joint goes like this: DRE, shook ones is 2, grinding is 3, who shot you? Big is 4, a Millie, Lil Wayne 5. First of all, that is the most annoying beat to me personally, but whatever, man. Power, Kanye is 6. All About the Benjamins is 7. Still tipping. You know what I'm saying? Slim Thug, Paul Wall, Mike Jones. Yeah, like yo, you know what I'm saying? Sicko Mode is 9. Get Your Freak On, Missy. 10. It's a G Thing. Cream. The Message by Melly Mel is 13. Dudes in Paris, that's that J joint with Kanye. Throw some D's on that. Hey yo, I ain't gonna front. That's my joint though. That's my joint. Big Pimpin', should not be on that list. It's 17 though. Shouldn't be on that list. You know what I'm saying? The choice is yours. Black Sheep. Put your hands where my eyes can see. I got 5 on it. Flavor in Your Ear should be higher. That's 21. Dipset Anthem should be a lot higher. That's 22. When they reminisce on you, over you, it's top 5. I don't care what nobody say. Some Cut, Trillville, Lucchini, Camp Low. Nas, New York State of Mind. I think One Love was so much. It was like the most creative joint on that album. But whatever, man. Running, Far Side. 28 was Liquid Swords, Jizza. Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mills. Nuck If You Buck. It's 30. You know what I'm saying? Ambitions of a Rider. 31. I guess they threw it in Pac. Whatever, man. Slick Rick's Children's Story, Master Pill, Gangstar, Mask Off, Futures, 34. BMF, Rick Ross, Rough Riders Anthem, my best joint, that's 36. Electric Relaxation, Woes, 38. About It is 39. Greatest beat of all time. Dopest Posse Cut though, that's up in there. That's up in there though. March Madness, Future 40. My Dogs, the YG, Jeezy joint. Juvenile, that might make it though. Mad City, They Know. You know what I'm saying? Shorty Low, that's 44. Down for my Snoop, See Murder. You know what I'm saying? That's what we at. 45. Cell Therapy is dope. That's top 30. You know what I mean? Of all time, for real. Goody Mob. 93 Telefinity, dope, but nah. Paid in Full, it's a lot of Rakim joints that could have made it. That was alright though. That's 48. Riding Spinners. Riding Spinners, little flip joint. I don't like Chief Keef. I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know who curated this list, but they need to get smacked. There's a lot of, you ain't got Come Clean on the list. I told y'all Wednesday, if Come Clean ain't on your list is invalid. I'm sorry, yo. Come Clean just was ridiculous when it came out. Sucker MCs, but we ain't even getting into all that. Like I said, we out here doing what we do, man. Salute to all what we got going on. Oh, what we got? Oh, the history, the history moment joint, real quick before we get back into some dope, crazy music. Cause we all over the place right now. I'ma let y'all know we really out here rocking with y'all. So hold on, let me do it like this. We gotta do it like this though. Check it. We like take it from the top. Take it from the top. This moment in Asian and Pacific Islander history. Hold on. Asian and Pacific Islander history. Word up. We are going to talk about Emperor Akbar. This dude, hey, hold on, let me tell y'all something, man. This dude, in the late 1500s, literally was rocking the whole world. He had all of India. He had most of Asia. He was out here in Afghanistan. He had all of this. He was rocking all of it. He had all of this. His army was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Let me, like, yo, y'all ain't understand it. My man was born 1542. He died in 1605. There was an assassination attempt on him in the late 1500s, like 1580 something, 90 something. My man was out here running it. You know what I'm saying? He was a successful general, and he gradually took took control of the Mogul Empire and spreaded that whole joint out there. He was wealthy. They had the strong power. They had to get down. They didn't even want to go in Afghanistan. And he was like, yo, I'll pay y'all up front 6 to 8 months worth of money. Go scout that out, see what the weaknesses are so we can take that over. We got that. We gonna take that over. And they was like, that money started talking, y'all. And they was like, all right, cool. And they did, because they was like, yo, we ain't really rocking with the way that weather is out there, man. It's a different kind of joint out there. And he was like, nah, we going out there. And they took that over. They went out there to the east. They took over all of Central Asia. My man was like, nah, we got that too. Take that. And they did so. He was out here rocking. Now you probably thinking, how y'all ain't never heard of this dude? You know why they ain't. Yeah, I know why we ain't never heard of that dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't even act like we don't know why we ain't heard of my man. My man was out here doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He even tried to start a whole new religion. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, yo, all the land that he was taking over, he was like, there's some Buddhists and there's some Islam. So he tried to come up with a way to make up a whole religion. It was like, yo, we gonna call this, and I cannot pronounce this, and I don't even want to butcher this. But he was like, yo, we gonna take a piece of this, we gonna take a piece of that. Then he threw some astrology up in there. And it was a religion that lasted as long as he was alive. You know what I'm saying? Dinalali. I'm butchering that. Y'all know me, man. Keep it a buck. But anyway, he was like, yo, it's gonna incorporate some Islam, it's gonna incorporate some Buddhism, and as they continue to take over stuff, they were like, yo, cool, we'll add a little Christianity to it, a little Hinduism, you know what I mean? But it was a religion while he was in control of most of the world. Because he was looking to take over. He ran up on the Portuguese. You know what I'm saying? He ran up on Portugal. He was out here rocking. And again, it's weird that we don't talk about this dude in history. But he was out here rocking. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, if a man messed around and got ill, he never recovered. You know what I'm saying? They said he died back in October of 1605. But nobody knows. His legacy, though, is that they did this thing. He was rich. They had the whole, they was basically entrenched. They showed their superiority. They had a lane of diplomacy. My man was like, yo, I'm gonna make up a new religion to keep y'all from beefing with each other, because y'all are my subjects. I got y'all. What are we gonna do? That ain't last long. Once he died, it was like, yo, we never heard of this. We gonna keep it moving. How dare you try to merge our stuff together? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild joint. Craziness, man. History. Do your research on this joint. Emperor Akbar. You know what I'm saying? The Mogul Empire. The Mogul, somebody empire. I'm butchering the joint. We got a little more time, like a little less than 30 minutes. We gonna rock out and do what we do. Man, look. History. History's great. And we talk about, like, this is the 1500s too, right? Yeah. Like, they was 16 something. You know what I'm saying? They was like heavy with the slavery, and he was just like, yo, we above that. We about to take over most of this. Y'all do all that over there. We taking over all of this up here. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever, man. I got this. Rockin'. You know what I'm saying? And my man, like I said, it is what it is. Do the research on that. That's what the history moment. We gonna get back into some joints and rock out and do what we do. Ooh, we have it. Yo, I don't even know where to go with this. Should I get funky with it or what? We gonna get funky in all type of joints. Let's get down. Let's do what we do. Get at me on Google. You can check these podcast joints out on Our World, Our Time. They streaming all over the place. Y'all already know how to get at me all on the other joints and be checking us out live. Legal Crime Radio. Y'all already know. I keep it. I'm playing. I felt the urge. Yo, what's her name? Slit lip, slap lip, cut lip. Shorty, get the out. Get the back. Yo, female DMX bride. She is. Hey, and then I don't know if y'all y'all heard the song. I don't know. Has anybody played it on the Legal Crowd? I don't know if Reggie played it yet. I don't know if anybody else has played it yet. I ain't played it yet, because I still ain't really into it 100%. I just can't. It sounds like DMX with breasts, and it's just throwing me off. And then I ended up seeing her on something else, and she was all cutesy with it. You know what I'm saying? And then she flipped. It was like, I forgot who she was with. Papoose. She was all like, hey, Papoose. Oh my God. And Papoose did the joint. He was like, yeah, this is my girl, Slit Lip. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably butchering the name on that. This is my girl. And then he said, get the fuck out, New York. And then she just, in a heartbeat, in a snap, she went from all cutesy and was like, get the back. What? I was like, yo. She started making faces. It's almost, yo. I'm like, yeah, you got problems, mama. You got problems. Like I said, I don't know if y'all see the video or like the homemade video or the real video. The joint where she got like the sausage hanging like it's a mic, and she got the black patent leather bronze, and she just and they in the elevator, and she just like, yo, all that, you wanna kiss, you wanna hug, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, just female DMX and all over the place. One of the hottest joints, by the way. Like I said, I just can't get past the hyper aggression for no reason. But she dope. The joint dope though. The joint. I heard like another joint she was spitting too, which was wow. But anyway, let's get into this joint. Not my bad. I just zoned out and started talking about the shorty. Anyway, let's do what we do, man. It's Saturday. We gonna keep it right there with that. Get at me. Google me like Shaq say. Hopefully the Nuggets will take game 3. Then tomorrow night Miami will take game 3. I ain't gonna front, dude. I'm totally against the Lakers and the Celtics making the finals. That's look a little too. I've seen them Larry Bird and Magic Johnson commercials. I've seen what they trying to do, man. Yo, let's do what we do. Let's go. Yo, I'm still lost. I think that I forgot what country in Africa that's from, but that joint though. I ain't even gonna mess around him and had him out here mad at me. I don't know, but y'all joint is kind of popping. That joint is kind of rocking, right? The Asian joint before that, the Japanese joint before that was going to America by some chick. I don't know, man. Y'all know how we do, man. I told y'all I was gonna try to get back into doing this once a month where we just throw a bunch of just international joints at y'all. Old joints, new joints. Hold on, no, we ain't done. Hold on. Old joints, new joints, just banging. I cheated a little bit with that extra 30 minutes. I gave y'all some joint showers. Y'all. Rest in peace to George Michael. I threw that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? This little what Robin Thicke went to Canada for a hot minute. I be cheating sometimes. It is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. This is how we get down. Thanks for rocking with me, man. Yo, word up. This is dope. You know how we do, man. I love doing this joint right here. And I'm going to holler at y'all Wednesday classics. I don't even know what we're going to do. We're just going to have some dope joints as always. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. We get up out of here. Hopefully the Nuggets is winning if the game is even started. Who knows? But we're going to get into what we do, how we do. So it's like this. Bring it back one time. Cause the world be on that grind. I'm sorry, y'all. Sound like an old nasty man trying to get at a bride with a bad back. Hey, girl, if I were 20 years younger, how old are you now? 92. 20 years ain't gonna do nothing for me, baby. I'm sorry. What my money gonna do something for you. I got that paper. Bring it over here. Whatever happened to sugar daddies? We ain't got sugar daddies no more. Remember the old dudes who just used to just be like, yo, just sit on my lap. That was it. They didn't even want nothing else. They sit on my lap. They paid your rent. Shorty was out here like, yo, you ain't working, but your crib is straight. How you? Yeah, that old dude up the street, all he want me to do is like do random stuff for him. Like, can I pick up something? Like, he literally throws it on the floor so I can pick it up. Word? Yeah. Like, just wild stuff. I sat on his lap, or I sit beside him, I put my hand on his lap, and he just like, heart get the beating off as he like, push my hand away before he have a heart attack. Old school dudes. We ain't got them dudes no more. We ain't got no big mamas no more. They don't check your kids. You know what I'm saying? Grandmamas is letting their kids twerk, letting their grandkids twerk. Ooh. Cause you know, they about, grandmama like 30, so she don't care. Grandmama like, ooh, twerking, baby. Ice. Little ice spice in the house. Big mama would have been like, girl, sit your little fast butt down. Come here. Who is teaching you? You're living with me from now on. No. Pack your things. You're coming to Big Mama house. Be out here eating neck bones and ham hocks all the time. Just like, wow. Eating no peppermints and butterscotch. That's your snack. That's your dessert. What's for dessert, Big Mama? Big Mama got a bag of peppermints. I can't be out here doing too much. I got the sugars. It's we need the Big Mamas back. And there's a whole lot of chicks out here. It's like we need the sugar daddies back, but y'all wouldn't know how to act with these sugar daddies. Y'all still be out here doing OnlyFans stuff for these sugar daddies. But anyway, I'm ready to get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. I'm wilding. I'm in my head. I see this stuff in my head. I'm tripping, y'all. Let's do what we do. They say you only live once. That's a lie. You only die once. So anytime that you stack up enough for your paper to get old and get you a nice tenderoni and tell her that, yo, I got what you need, mama. What you need? You out here doing like old boy and dead presidents while she with her man and you sucking on the lollipop and you throw a little something like clap. Oh, I want you to know this is my man. Nah, I don't care about him. I'm out. And you just speed off. Or however your wheelchair works, you might be vroom, 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 depending on how your battery energy is. But anyway, man, enjoy your life. Be the best person that you can be. And we will do what we do later. Word. I will catch up with y'all later. Y'all be safe. Peace. Love. Hair grease. And soul. Rest in peace to Don Cornelius. Hall of Fame rock and roll joint too. Ooh, salute. Let's go. I'm out.
This is a Soul of Art presentation.